Hello Spoon Nation, welcome back to the Media I Consumed series. Today we're looking at the media I consumed on the 11th of January 2026. Spoiler warning ahead for all the things that you might get spoiled on, but to be honest, not lots, unless you consider things that I'm about to say spoilers, but spoiler warning. Let's start with the music. So I did actually get round to listen to an album yesterday. I know, that's why there's not one on the thumbnail. But I listened to the songs Common People, the William Shatner version. Ballad of Chasey Lane by the Bloodhound Gang. Got the Time by Joe Jackson. As well as Too Drunk to Fuck by the Dead Kennedys. Kinky Boots, I think it's by the London Brigade. Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald by Gordon Lightfoot. Liberty Bell by the Fontaines DC, Popular by Nada Surf, Dakota by Stereophonics, California Uberales by the Kennedys again, and then Paint It Black by the Rolling Stones. So what a good little collection of songs. Let's go on to the book. I read chapter 52 of Dice Man, and he's going to break all the people out. That's fun. That's kind of what happened. He talked to the guy. I wonder how it's going to go. Let's look at the TV. Finally caught up with Traitors, season 4, episode 6. Very good. Wild ending. Also, Fiona's gone, so... Anyway, here's what I thought directly after watching it. We have just watched episode 6 of season 4 of The Traitors. And they voted out...
Spoiler.
Shut up. Fiona.
It was a spoiler.
Yeah, well, I do a spoiler
know.
at the start.
No, but I told you that that's not good, because how are they supposed to know what you're going to give spoilers for?
Because I say the thing before I do it, before I give the spoiler.
But there's not enough chance.
Yeah, if I say, oh, I've watched a trailer, go, pause. But yeah, no. It was very good. I think Stephen's going to do well. And I think that lad at the confessional has gone fucking mental, because they're obviously just... I
love that though.
They're just going to kill him now.
No, they'll seduce him, I think.
Mm.
He's playing his own game, for real.
Yeah. What a man. Now let's look at the film. Hat trick yesterday. Cheeky. I watched Wonka. Thought it was alright. I didn't know it was a musical, so that kind of annoyed me. I can't remember what I gave it either, which isn't helpful. Let me get that up. But yeah, it's a Willy Wonka prequel. Like, yeah. I mean, it is what it is, you know, like, it's Timothy Chalamet being a massive twink who's trying to sell chocolate. They kept saying chocolate, which really did get on my nerves. And I gave it a grand total of 3.5 stars. I then followed that up with Back to the Future Part 2. I vaguely remember that one being the best one for when I was a youth, but I don't remember much of the final third. So that's fun. But, you know, very good. And, I love how old films would show a trailer to the next film at the end because they'd already filmed it. That was very nice. That was very 80s. 1989. But yeah, I gave Back to the Future 2 4.5 stars. And then I watched Despicable Me. What can I add to the discussion of Despicable Me besides those little yellow bastards? They do make me giggle. 4-star film. Anyway, let's look at the YouTube that I consumed. So I watched the Leicester vs Cheltenham highlights from the Leicester channel, and everything else is music videos. I'm just going to rattle them off. Friday Mockery Gun Victim, Common People Pulp, There's No Other Way by Blur, High and Dry by Radiohead, Love Song by The Cure, Don't Delete the Kisses, Wolf Alice, Bloom Baby Bloom by Wolf Alice, and Chaise Long by Wet Leg. A lot of consumption of the films, but not a lot of consumption overall. What can I say? Duality of man. Thank you for watching this one. I don't really know why I didn't record any live, like, little reactions after any of the films. I just didn't. Me and Katie, who you saw in the Traitors clip, just didn't. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for the media I consumed today. Thank you for watching. I'm Keith Spoon. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, consume, you know. Go to your local news agent and say, hey mate, give me something to consume.